Hello everybody and welcome back to Comic Trash Plays, the Binding of Isaac. Oh my god, it's so energetic in here. Are you energized? Oh. Okay, I'm gonna stop that now. I don't know why I started like that. Welcome to this episode. We are continuing with the head trauma challenge and finding out how the hell we control this freaking power. I have no idea. This will be I'm only doing 2 episodes in this recording session. Wow, I'm already having way better luck than last episode. Yeah, I'm only doing 2 episodes in this recording session because I'm now going to be trying to break up, basically have 2 episodes. Oh, no, don't touch me! 2 episodes of Binding of Isaac and then followed by 2 episodes of The Sims 4 City Living until we age up those kids. But that doesn't matter to this Let's Play. Yeah, we're gonna talk about this one, the manly one with no children being born in a healthy and comfortable scenario. Yeah. I don't know what's with that thing that I'm doing right now, but I'm doing it, so yeah. Yeah, we're gonna be playing more challenges like this, and hopefully in this episode I'll beat this one. I'm not really counting on it though. This is a hard one, just for the tears alone. Like, oh my god, how am I meant to control this? I know that they orbit me, I know that they go around me, and that, like, you know, it's good to have things on like the outermost edges of my range, I guess would be the term I'm looking for. But still, it's so difficult to use it. Look at that, I've already lost like a heart and a half because of it. Because of me. But still, if they get a bit bigger, get better damage, this will be a great power up. But with my tears at the strength they are now, it is a bad time. It's a very bad time. Don't come near me, spiders. I'll screw you up with my weird tiny tears. Don't know why a head trauma would cause this, but you know, head traumas are weird. And not all that funny in real life, sadly. I say sadly, it's not sadly. It's logically, I guess, that they're not all that fun when the scenario is an actual person with brain damage. Mostly because it can affect it in so many different ways. I mean, like, the way your brain works is non-logical and it's terrifying, and I'm not going to go into that because I was just thinking about something that I got told about brains and something disgusting one did, and I kind of threw up a little bit in my mouth, so let's not. It's like, I want to gross you guys out. I also don't want to think about that. Ah, damn it! God, frickin' damn, you tiny weird little ugly baby thing. Get away from me, you freak. And now there's 2 and I can't touch the frickin' haunt. I hate the haunt! It is literally my least favourite frickin' boss in this whole game. The other ones that are challenging, it's like, yeah, you're challenging and fun. This isn't challenging, it's just straight up annoying. This whole bit, it's bullshit. Whole bit when he goes up there and has a stupid frickin' face rip-off thing and he looks just like the Forsaken. No, I don't care for that whatsoever. Not my cup of tea. It's slightly easier with this though. Oh, fuck off. I know he has tails, I know that I completely missed one there, but also, screw this game. I'm kidding, I love this game. Like, oh, it's so smooth. I know that there's loads of bugs, loads of bugs in this game. But I've never came across any that break the game for me, so, or at least not break it in a negative way for me. I'm pretty sure I've probably had some pretty good luck when it comes to, oh my god, if you don't, yes! When it comes to certain items. But I don't know. Oh, it healed us all up. I didn't know it did that. I just knew it gave you the silver hearts. It's fucking sweet. I've got the music really low so I can't hear it very well. But I do love the music in this game. Stay away from me, fly. Have you guys got any weird sayings that you just sometimes like they come into your head and you think you should say them but they're not actually that funny or interesting? But your brain still tells you like you should say it. There's just one quote from I'm using this as an excuse to bring up my example. There's a scene in Happy Madison, is it? No, Happy Gilmore is that one, and then there's the one where Adam Sandler plays like this guy who's very well off but not all that smart. Is that Happy Madison? I don't remember. It's the one where like he falls in love with a teacher and then they have that whole really long-winded like, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard, everyone is dumber for ever hearing you say these things, you've made everyone in this room dumber, that sort of thing. Like, I award you no points. But yeah, that thing always comes to my head. I always want to say it, and then what do? I think I end up like distracting myself with another part of it, which is when Adam Sandler's character is in the bath near the start of the movie, and he's like, shampoo is better. It's not that funny, it's not that interesting. I wouldn't even recommend watching the film for that scene, but the one part that always comes up my head, and it happens whenever I see anything that's vaguely like swan-like in appearance or personality, which seems like a weird thing to say, like you have a swan-like personality, but yeah, whenever I hear that one I'm like, stop looking at me, swan, and I'm like, this isn't funny, why do I keep doing it? And I always want to say it whilst playing this for some reason. I don't even think there are any swans in this game, but all these guys, they follow you and they stare at you even though they're like not really nice to you and they're kind of aggressive, and you know who else does that? Swans. Second. Hey, hi, how's it going? Alright, how are you? Yeah, alright. I don't know what to do. I don't know whether to like bring him in and just phone them up and say like, I found this cat, he seems to be injured. Now, let's get back into the game. Yeah, just to take a little break because my sister came home and I don't like to not, like, at least acknowledge when someone comes home unless I'm half asleep, which is quite often. But you know. Keep away from me. Yeah, I'm hoping I'll be able to do better. I think I have a better chance considering the sheer amount of hearts I have. No, there we go. But you never know with this game. It's tricky. Trick. I don't actually know the lyrics to that song. I was going to try and sing that one song by I want to say Beastie Boys. I'm not 100% sure though. I don't think it is actually. I don't think it's Beastie Boys. But I'm not going to sing because singing is what I do in the other Let's Plays by accident, and I'm going to try and avoid all the vast amount of singing that I do in like The Sims and stuff. Like I can literally not say anything in The Sims without wanting to sing it, and I don't know why. That's probably why I'm less likely to swear in that one, because I'm like halfway to being a Disney character most of the time. People falling in love within like one day of meeting each other and getting married and having babies. All that Disney stuff, you know? That totally healthy way to develop a relationship. But yeah. It's kind of a really bad habit that I need to break, but also kind of fun to like laugh at myself over it, because I do it without realising. But at the same time, I'm not like disgusted or like, oh, I can't listen to that whatsoever. I'm like, oh my god, what a nerd. You know, I don't hate myself for it, which is, it's always good to have something you don't hate yourself for, right? that was darker than I really intended it to be, but yeah. Oh yeah, something not dark. It's my birthday this month. It's gonna be my 23rd birthday, and there's a Gorillaz album coming out, and like anybody who's super into Gorillaz knows why that's pretty cool. For me, at least. I used to be super obsessed with like all the conspiracy around number 23, like Jim Carrey style. I know that it's ridiculous, but it's also kind of fun to see all these weird little conspiracies. There's this whole page in Rise of the Ogre, the book by Gorillaz, about it, and I think it ends with them like, oh, it could be a weird conspiracy, you never know. Yeah. But it's fun to add it into things. It's fun to be part of that kind of weird historical thing, like where people just end up being like super focusing on numbers. I think one of the examples was what's his face? I can't remember his name now. Julius Caesar? Ooh, this is interesting. Ooh, I like this. Let's go try this out in the next level. Charging up's going to be a pain in the butt. This is going to be pretty interesting, because it's going to like protect the area all around me, whilst also being able to be focused on one main villain. You know? I wonder if picking up like the wormy guys that you can, the trinkets I think they're called, that are like wob and stuff. I wonder if that would affect this. Look at Grumpy. You're so grumpy with your little still beating heart. Be calm. I love the noises the little poos make. So cute. It's one thing that emoji culture is great for. It's all the cute little poos. I'm like so into that aesthetic. Hashtag. Can you imagine some aesthetic was all just like cartoon poos? That'd be great. Oh, lockdown. I don't think I had very much luck to start with, to be honest, in this either. Okay, this is quite difficult to use as well actually, but not that bad. I'm just way too into the habit of using the other one. There we go. Oh, no. Fuck. That was my own fault. That's what I get for being dumb. I just realised I've been uploading a video all day. It takes like all day to upload like a half-an-hour video on my home internet. It's terrible. Come on. Come on. These guys' mouths are so gross. In a kind of cool way though. I watched Box Trolls today. I really love looking at films, but like that one never really appealed to me, and I was like, I enjoyed it more than I thought I would, but it wasn't very good. Like, beautifully animated, as always. But I don't know, sometimes their stories just fall a little to the wayside, and I understand that a lot of their time is spent making the animation, and a big focus of theirs is that, and it's well spent time. Like, their films will always be pretty beautiful and interesting. And the Box Trolls, although desperately trying to be gross, is actually quite beautiful and interesting in its own way. But the writing is just so bland, and like, I love Richard Ayoade. He is a great comedian. Like, he can make me laugh. Like, he's maybe not the best person in the world, but he makes me laugh at anything in the world. He could, like, and it's the way that he plays off his humour as well. And he was in this film, and his character could have been so funny, but the character model just looked so wrong for the voice. I can't really put my finger on it. It's not like that I'm like, oh, his voice couldn't be like attached to an ugly person, but I'm like, they made those characters look too much like the Box Trolls, and then it was weird that those characters were, yeah, it's a weird movie really. But at the same time, it's still visually beautiful, and I would still say, like, watch it for some of the visuals and just ignore the whole part where for some reason the villain's also this lady who performs, and her name I'm pretty sure means Lady Vagina because it's Lady Frou Frou. And if my time with the French has taught me anything, I'm pretty sure Frou Frou is vagina, right? I'm pretty sure I've sold that. Maybe I was being misled. But yeah. Just ignore that part, because it's not really that visually interesting and the song kind of sucks. But the rest is good. I watched it because I watched like every other Lakita film and I love them, but Box Trolls never took my interest. And I feel like shit for it because I'm like, oh, I want to support them and everything they do, and I'm like, no, let's not actually, because this looks super bland to me. And yeah, it turned out to be really not my thing. It might be somebody else's thing. I don't think it's like a structurally broken movie or anything like dramatic like that. But I do think that it could have been better by quite a bit. Damn it, I think it only affected him a little bit. But yeah, I wouldn't really put it on the same level as some of the other ones. Although I know that nostalgia affects that, because like I have no idea how good their version of James and Giant Peach is. I just know that I loved it as a kid, and so now I'm like, and also was pretty scared of it. And so now I'm like, oh, I love this film, and it was so interesting, and it elicited all these strong emotions from me. I don't know if it's any good though, but it's still like one of my favourite animated movies. I just can't really separate my nostalgia from it. But yeah, I can tell you that I'm not nostalgic over Kubo, and I love that film. Again, story-wise, not the strongest, but still a really beautiful and interesting film, and the music, so good, and the friggin' paper animation, like, Jesus Christ, that must have cost them a friggin' soul and a half from seeing, you know, but at the same time, I just love it. I just love the hell out of that movie, and I really recommend you guys watch it and get it on DVD and support the hell out of that like animation company, because they do their best. They're really, I wish I turned into a giant baby when I got like the cozy PJs and then the binky. I think I've been recording for like 26 minutes without the interruption, obviously, like when I cut that out. I'm gonna try and go a bit longer in this episode than normal, because last episode was shorter than normal. Oh my god, I'm so small and cute. Look at my little binky. The cutest little demon. Oh, not these guys. I don't like these guys. These guys seem to hang around a lot of poo. And I'm imagining that's probably not the best smell in the world if, like, you know, they're things that can be crushed down at nothing and then they're reanimated and hang around so much poo. Surely they're partially made of poo at this point. But you know, maybe they're not. Maybe I'm judging them too harshly. Those poor little angel babies. I'm not sure if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try it. Nope. I thought I was gonna be able to move that with my shot, but I wasn't, so I just wasted a bomb. But at least this is here. No bombs, but keys. Keys are useful to get in shops, because if a shop isn't open, you just jam the key in there and claim it as your own shop now. You own that place. Congratulations. You may have to learn how to do taxes, because otherwise you're gonna get done for tax fraud and tax evasion like Nick Wilde. He didn't actually get charged with that, did he? I wonder how, like, they knew that he had actively been breaking the law for some time and he still became a police officer just because they liked who he is as a person. I don't think that's how real life would really work. Especially not after that long of him breaking the law. Like, can you imagine if I was, like, caught breaking the law through something small but noticeable, like working on the side without being taxed for it. I think that's still tax evasion. But you know, if I've been working for years without going through the proper means, I don't think they would let me become a cop afterwards. I think that's not really a good idea if you're going to have someone who you know is not great with money and you're like, hey, I'm going to put you in charge of a lot of things involving money. I get that Nick had no other choice and that narratively he's not a bad person, but I'm just also like, Although then again, he did save the city from like this giant racism thing, and I'm pretty sure most of his like needs to break the law in that way were caused by racism. Well, preyism. What to call it? It's weird. And another bomb. Okay, will it move if I run at it? Like... Nope, I wasn't running, I was charging at my weapon. I'm dumb. That was not the smartest move by me. Starting this year as I mean to continue it. Not all that professionally. But kind of professionally in its own way. Oh, no, I didn't even know I had another bomb. Where did I get that guy? I had dinner, but I'm actually kind of hungry again. Maybe I'll eat something after this. It's like 7 o'clock at night. I need to take my sleeping pill soon, which means I need to eat beforehand, because if I fall asleep with like a very hungry stomach and then I sleep for like 12 hours, I wake up with like hunger pangs. Is that what they're called? Hunger pains, I know is one word for them, but there's like a special kind of name that my mom always used for the pain of that. Maybe I'll risk it. Maybe I won't. Let's go into the shop. Oh no. In all challenges, in this challenge, of all challenges, I needed the shop most. Stop screaming. Being hit in the face with blood isn't that bad, it's more shocking than anything. Damn it. Oh well. Damn it! I did it again. Why am I like this? Why am I so bad at video games? I definitely won't be going for that chest now. I'm gonna so die. It is like death time in the cavern, is this one called? I don't remember, if I'm being perfectly honest. Come on, we can do this. Just take it nice and slow and steady. Yeah. Oh, we got half a soul heart. Nice. Maybe that'll help. Maybe it won't. Probably won't, to be honest. I'll probably die before it becomes a full heart. Or a fool's heart. Because I am a fool. Damn it. Yep. I was trying to avoid it, but I failed to. Because everything is terrible. Especially me. Shit! Oh my god, I wasn't paying attention. Okay. I'm gonna end this episode again early, I'm sorry. But look at it this way. You don't have to watch me anymore. I want to thank you guys for watching. I want to thank you guys for making it through that weird long episode that's just so unbelievably long. Like, it's like 3 hours long, right? I mean, it probably won't even hit 20 minutes, but still. I may have to come back and record more if it's less than 15 though. We'll have to wait and see. Well, I want to say again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next one. Bye!